Okay, so once again, just relaxing and taking some deep breaths, letting any cares of the day just fade away. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to remember that this entire session has been facilitated by you, by your higher self, to bring the energy that you need today, in this now moment, at this point in your journey. Even events that are often perceived negatively, such as possible technological issues, oh, the irony, noisy disruptions, things of that nature. They're being brought into your awareness for a reason. That being said, if our connection does drop, we'll just click on the link again and start over. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, sending gratitude and love to your team, to your guides, to the universe. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth, sending all of that beautiful energy into the universe for facilitating this experience today. Breathing in beautiful, healing source energy and exhaling any limiting thoughts, beliefs, or worries. Any energy that's no longer serving you, just releasing it right now. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In and out. Today, we will be calling in pure source energy, galactic beings, ancestors, soul family, fractals of ourselves, of pure intention and beautiful healing source energy. Knowing that we are both divinely protected as we move through this session, asking our protector guides, both light and dark, our angels, and our spirit team to be present and to hold space, to provide an energetic boundary for us as we move into your healing space in the quantum, feeling the ultimate protection of divine source energy surrounding us. Comforting, peaceful, and safe. Relaxing into the knowingness that we are protected as we move through this session. Sending gratitude to our teams for providing this protection as we explore the quantum field for the remainder of this session. I want you to continue taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In and out. In and out. And now I want you to imagine your heart breathing that air in and out. Each breath in through your heart, bringing you one step closer to total relaxation. In and out. Your chest rising and falling as the air moves from your heart throughout your entire beingness, your entire body. In and out. Your heart is the center for everything that you are. Love, healing, and peace all start in your heart. As your heart moves that air, that energy all throughout your body, it's moving love, healing, and peace throughout your entire beingness. The healing has already started. Breathing in and out in your heart and your entire being. In and out. Beautiful, healing, loving. In and out. Peace, stillness, beingness. Today, you have set an intention to address any blockages that may be keeping you from your highest timeline. You're wanting to open to your gifts and address any childhood trauma that's lingering, that's ready to be let go. Whatever the divine would like you to know about these topics, you're open to receiving that energy today with love and gratitude. Is that right?
Yep.
Perfect. As you process the information in our session today, you will likely do it by seeing, knowing, and feeling. Other avenues may open up as well. Hearing, for example. But just trust that the way it comes through is exactly the way that it's meant to present for you here today. This information is ever present. It's always available. Sometimes we convince ourselves that it isn't there. We say, I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I guess it isn't working. But that energy is there. It wants to connect with you, and you want to connect with it. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If you find yourself wanting to say that you can't see, hear, or otherwise perceive the information today, I want you to take a minute, pause, relax, think about all of the beautiful energy that you created while preparing for this session. A child smiling in the sunshine, the smell of miso soup, sitting on the beach, floating in the ocean. These things are not merely thoughts. They're not just imagination. You used your connection to those beautiful experiences to create a space in the quantum field that is uniquely yours. It encompasses the energy of balance, of light and dark, feminine and masculine, yin and yang, earth and space, balance. I will ask for permission before speaking to your higher self. And sometimes saying yes to that question feels a little awkward or silly. But saying yes is an important step, moving you to the next part of the session. So even though it feels a little funny or silly to say yes to that question, it's okay to say yes and allow your higher self to fully step forward. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Every bit of energy that you need to heal, you've already called in to assist you. It all exists within the beautiful, comfortable, safe space that you created for the session today. It's your personal healing space in the quantum. And you're in it right now, aren't you?
Yes.
How does it feel to be in your own special healing space in the quantum?
Feel protected.
Nice. Very nice. Now, I want you to remind me of the 3 sigils that you picked out for love, healing, and your higher self. love is the energy of a bright sun. Is that right?
Yes.
And healing is the energy of a heart shape.
Yes.
And your higher self is the energy of a huge smile.
Yes.
Perfect. During our session today, I want you to carry a bag or a box or a purse with you on your journey, just imagining some sort of a bag or a box to carry things in. When we start out, it's empty. And as you open yourself to the energy of healing, unconditional love, and your higher self, those energies will be present in your bag. I'll ask you to check your bag every so often, just so that you know that they're present. What does your bag or your box or your purse look like? Can you describe it for me?
It's a Trader Joe, denim, white, shopping bag.
Yeah, I love those. That's perfect.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, awesome. Well, you'll just carry it with you as we go through our little journey today. I want you to set the intention to allow your conscious mind to take a break today, fully stepping back. It gets to have a little vacation, a little rest. You're going to also set the intention to allow your higher self to fully come forward, relaxing, breathing, being, allowing your higher self to truly, fully step forward. And now, I want you to imagine all of those visuals you spoke of that bring you comfort and peace and love. The color pink, a red heart shape, sunshine with a child smiling, and the beautiful blue ocean. Observing, peaceful and calm. It feels so relaxing to have those energies around, doesn't it?
Yes.
And now I want you to think about how much you love the sound of waves, birds chirping softly, beautiful, soft music. It's so peaceful, so relaxing, such a beautiful energy. And now I want you to think about the scent of lemon, tangy, citrusy, the sweet smell of vanilla, and the smell of delicious miso soup. Just taking it all in, allowing it to bring you comfort, peace, healing. And now, moving on to taste. Miso soup, yummy green tea. They're so delicious, aren't they? Why don't you go ahead and check that bag that you've been carrying with you? You don't need to look in it if you don't want to. You can just feel the energies that are present. Do you see or feel the presence of that heart shape for healing?
I saw miso soup in there.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're hungry. What about the energy of a bright sun?
I see it, yes, on the
Yeah.
corner. Yeah.
Perfect. What about a huge smile?
Yeah, I see it.
And what about a heart shape?
Our ship just appeared.
Oh, that's okay. Sounds like the love and the higher self energies are already present. That's beautiful. Next, I want you to imagine yourself laying down on a bed or sitting on the beach, or maybe even being in the water. There's so much love and so much peace feeling those things, isn't there? Now, I'd like you to see yourself outside. You're laying on the grass, taking in the beautiful day, just feeling the wind, the breeze on your face. So relaxed, so peaceful. And now, moving on, watching a fire dancing against a dark night sky. Enjoying it, taking it all in, just existing with the energy of that beautiful fire and the dark night. Feeling at peace, feeling at one with all of those energies around you. And then you move on and see yourself floating in the ocean, so relaxed, enjoying the movement of the waves. What else do you hear or see or feel as you're floating in the ocean?
Bright sun on my face and wind
Yeah.
blowing. I hear kids or subtle, voices.
Yeah. Sounds like a really nice experience. Very relaxing.
Yes.
And now you're standing near a cliff, feeling the wind blow, just enjoying the view, enjoying the feeling of the wind blowing against your face, blowing through your hair. And then you realize that, just like magic, this breeze is lifting you up. What a wonderful feeling. You're drifting and floating away you're headed in the direction of whatever the most important thing or energy is that your higher self wants you to see. You're drifting and floating away. And as you move, you start to see this important place coming more and more into focus. This is the place that your higher self wanted you to see. And you're slowly drifting back down to the surface, slowly, gently. You're able to see with great clarity now your surroundings. As you take a look around this space that you're in, I want you to tell me the first things that you notice about this space that you're in. What do you see?
It's a huge rock in front of me.
Hmm.
And it's open air, blue sky.
Yeah. This rock seems important or significant. Is it?
I'm not sure.
How far away is the rock?
It's about 3 feet. Not too
Yeah.
far from me.
Yeah. Is it taller than you?
No, it's actually about my waist or a little bit below.
Yeah. Yeah. What color is it?
It's gray. It's gray.
Is it smooth or jagged? What's the texture like?
Texture is very rough,
Yeah.
but the shape, it's diagonal, but
Yeah.
it's not sharp.
Right. Why don't you walk up to this rock? Just get a little bit closer. And as you approach its energy field, set an intention to ask that rock, that crystal, why it's here and what its connection to you is.
I think it's because I'm on this island. I'm in Hawaii,
Yeah.
and the response that I got is just because I'm on this island.
Is that rock an important or significant part of the island?
No.
Where did that rock come from?
It says it's been here forever.
What would that rock like for you to know today?
I don't get the response.
Yeah. I wonder if that rock may be an energetic representation of your blockages,
Possibly.
Yeah, that's okay. Is there anything else that that rock would like for you to know before we move on?
Silent.
That's okay. Why don't you take a look down at your body? Take a look down at your feet and tell me what it is that you see when you look at your feet.
My big toe. Both of my big toes.
Yeah. Do you have any shoes or sandals on?
Oh, it's bare feet, barefoot.
Bare feet. Okay. And what about as you move further up your body? What kind of clothing or coverings do you have on your body?
Short pants and t-shirt.
Yeah. Are they comfortable clothes?
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah. Does your body feel male or female?
Female.
Okay. Does it feel old or young?
Young.
Yeah. A child or teenager young?
Mid-20s.
Yeah. Is your hair down and loose or is it up and styled?
Down and loose.
Does it feel nice to have your hair down?
Hmm.
Yeah. Are you carrying anything with you?
Nothing.
Yeah. Does it feel like you are in this space with a specific purpose or intention?
I'm not sure. No purpose.
Yeah. What kind of an energy does it feel like you're carrying while you're in this space? Is it comfortable and relaxed, or is it tense or anxious? What does it feel like to be in this space?
Feels like I'm lost.
Hmm. Are you trying to find your way, or are you just allowing yourself to be lost for right now?
I'm just allowing myself to be lost. Just
Yeah.
be here.
Sounds like there's an energy of acceptance rather than fear or resistance, then.
Right.
Yeah. Why don't you rewind just a little bit and see where it was right before you were in this particular space? Where is it that you were before you were lost?
I was in front of the rock.
And now you've left the rock and you're feeling a little bit lost.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a white floor, nothing, like nothing in this room. And just standing.
Yeah. The rock feels important, but mysterious at the same time, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Well, why don't you go the other direction a little bit? Fast forward to whatever the next place is that you end up at, wherever the next space is that you go to. Why don't you see yourself there and then tell me what you see?
what I see is I'm standing the edge of cliff and
Mhm.
I looking down the ocean.
Yeah. What are you contemplating while you're up there?
I'm just feeling the air and watching the waves. Not really thinking about anything, just absorbing, it feels like.
Yeah. Do you still have that energy or that feeling of being lost, or has that dissipated a little bit?
Dissipated a little bit.
Hmm, that's good. What's the next thing that you want to do after you're done standing on this cliff?
Hmm. Flying? I don't know.
Tell me more about that.
Uh, I often, like when I try to meditate, I start flying in the
Yeah.
air.
Mm-hmm. That sounds nice. Why don't you go for a fly and see where you end up? Tell me what that experience is like.
I'm not only flying and then like a earth, like I jump into the space as
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Just observing, like just enjoying.
Yeah.
Like
What does it feel like to be flying in space?
feels good.
Yeah. Does it feel like you've done this before, or is this a new experience?
Feels like I've done it before.
Yeah. Why don't you look down at your beingness, at your body, and tell me if it's a physical body or an energy body, or does it seem like there's no body at all?
Physical body more so.
Yeah. How is your physical body handling flying through space?
It's fine. It
Yeah.
feels like actually between physical body but energy body. It's a
Yeah.
physical, but not
Yes.
not weight or anything.
Not like solid and dense.
Right, right.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, I want you to imagine that as you are flying and moving through space, that you notice two other people accompanying you, very safe, very comfortable energies, a divine masculine and a divine feminine energy. Your friend Duffy and the energy of that trusted masculine, Morgan Freeman. And they're just with you, accompanying you, flying through space and time. What is it that you guys talk about as you move through space?
Uh, Not really talking, but I sense the word "it's okay" from Duffy.
Yeah,
But Morgan
sounds,
Freeman, he's just being silent, but he's got a smile on his face.
yeah, yeah. Sounds very supportive. That's good. Very balanced energy. As you guys are floating and moving through space, you see that just in front of you, the space that you're moving towards starts to move and shift and sparkle and shimmer. And you realize that there is a portal opening up, a beautiful divine source light energy portal. It's opening up, and the three of you are going to move through that portal. And once you get to the other side, the three of you will stop, take a pause, look around. And once you have gotten your bearings on the other side of this portal, I want you to tell me what it is that you see.
Sunshine, and lots of flowers on the field.
Yeah.
It's such a nice day.
Yeah. Sounds beautiful. Is it a warm day with all that sunshine?
Yes.
Yeah. What time of
Not,
day is it?
it's around 1, 2 p.m.
Yeah. And what is it that you see yourself and your masculine and feminine energies? What is it that you see the three of you doing?
We're just smiling, not talking, just
Yeah.
smiling and looking at each other.
Lots of just being present, it sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else about this space, this scene that you're looking at that feels important or worth mentioning?
Not that I notice.
Okay. Well, now I'd like you to say goodbye to your divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Just for right now, you're going to drift and float away from that scene. And then you see yourself starting to fly with your inner child, 7-year-old you, as well as 56-year-old you, which is the most healed version of you that exists. And so all three of you are moving now through the quantum field, enjoying each other's company. Does either your inner child or the most healed version of yourself have any messages for you?
I sense thank you from the 7-year-old me.
Yeah.
And the most healed one, she's just smiling.
Yeah. What is it that your inner child wants you to know that she's thankful for?
She said, thank you for being there for me.
Yeah. Sounds like your inner child feels supported and validated, really seen by you. Is that what she's trying to tell you?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Is there anything that she would like for you to do for her, just in your everyday life moving forward?
Just give her a hug.
Yeah. When is it that she needs a hug the most?
She just want it all the time.
All the time, yeah. Is there any other way? Is there anything else that you can do to give her that loving energy in your day-to-day life?
Just think about her.
Yeah.
Just take a
Connecting,
moment. Yeah,
connecting to her. Yeah.
right.
Are there any activities that she would particularly enjoy for you to do with an intention of connecting to her energy?
Mm, she doesn't know what it is.
Yeah. What is her most favorite thing ever to do? What is the thing that brings her the most joy and love and peace in this world?
It's being with someone who she can trust and enjoy the moment. It doesn't really matter what it is. She just like
Yeah.
to be someone that she can trust.
Right. Just being present, feeling safe.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Why don't we ask her what it is that you do when she feels the most safe and joyful and present? Like, what kinds of things in your everyday life make her feel safe and present?
She like to be held her hands, but I can't do it. I mean, I can, but I can't, if that makes sense.
Yeah. She really likes to have her hand held, huh?
Right.
To feel connected in that way.
I think so.
Yeah. I wonder if she would enjoy if you occasionally set an intention when you're just randomly in the middle of your own day to sit on your bed or the couch or whatever and just energetically offer her your hand to hold. Or when you're walking down the street or through a building, just thinking, oh, I bet she would really enjoy holding my hand right now. And then offering her your hand energetically. Is that something that she would enjoy?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Seems like that would bring both of you that feeling of being present and intentional and safe.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Is there anything else that she'd like for you to know today?
No.
Okay. Is there anything that the most healed version of you would like for you to know?
She's just saying keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I want you to envision a space that is comprised mostly of the energy of ghosts and spirits in the spirit realm, as well as beautiful, comfortable healing source energy, a huge beam of white light. I want you to imagine a space that has both of these dark and light elements, and thus has the energy of divine balance. I want you to see yourself in that space and tell me what's going on there, who you see, or what's around you.
I am spotted by this bright light from the source,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of dark energy, but light energy as well. But I'm
Yeah.
protected, so
Right.
I'm at peace. Like I'm not scared or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Feels really peaceful and relaxing to be in that balanced energy, doesn't it?
Yes.
Are there any messages or insights that the energy of balance wants you to know today?
I can't pick up anything.
Okay. Is there any other information or energy coming through from this space that feels important?
No, I can't.
Okay. Well, why don't you drift away from that space now, just drifting and floating away, moving on, floating through space and time, setting an intention for the conscious mind to fully step back. Your conscious mind moving fully into the role of observer, leaving that energetic space available for your higher self to fully step forward. And now, once your higher self energy has fully stepped forward, I'd like to ask for permission to speak with the higher self. Do I have permission to ask Chiaki's higher self some questions?
Yes.
Perfect. What can you tell me about the importance or the significance of the things that she was shown today? The rock on the island and that beautiful space that she was in, flying through the galaxy. What was the importance of her seeing these things today?
I'm not picking up
It's
anything.
okay. Just allowing it to come through. It may be visuals, it may be a thought. Just setting an intention to allow that higher self energy to come through. Maybe me asking about one of those experiences at a time might be helpful as well. I wonder if the higher self can tell me what the significance was of the rock from that very first lifetime or scene. that Chiaki saw.
It's just thoughts that came up is I feel like I have urge to push the rock to the cliff and then just move it away.
Yeah,
But it's too heavy, but I feel like that's
right.
what I want to do.
Yeah. What is that rock representative of for Jackie?
Just something in my way.
Blockage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why is it that this thing that is in her way has manifested as such an impossible thing to move? Why isn't it easy to move?
It's all in her head.
Mhm.
I picked up the sense
Yeah.
thoughts.
It could manifest in any physical form, but she has, for some reason, manifested it in a form that she's convinced herself that she can't move.
Right.
Yeah. Is that connected at all to the blockage that she feels exists around her ability to channel and move energy for healing?
A lot to do with it, I think.
Yeah. So, how would she go about adjusting this energy so that it is a feather rather than a rock for her to have to deal with?
Feather would be easy. Feather would be easy.
Yeah. Why don't we have you move back to that very first space with the rock? And I want you to see yourself standing in front of it, just right in front of it, close enough to touch. And I want you to imagine that you're magic and that you can turn this thing into an obstacle that you're actually able to manage. So you're just going to wave your figurative magic wand at this rock. And after you wave your wand at this rock, it's going to magically take the form of something that's actually easy for you to address and to move. And so
So
go ahead and do that and tell me what that rock turns into.
rock turned into small pebble. And then now where the rock was, I see a huge, not huge, but the hole that it's endless. You can't see the bottom. I see the
Yeah.
hole.
What is that like infinite hole or void or space? What is that representative of for you?
So, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Why the pit is there.
Yeah. Well, now that there is some pebbles in this never-ending space, what do you feel yourself wanting to do with this experience now that it's presenting this way? What do you feel like the next thing is that you're supposed to do?
I just want to drop those pebbles into the pit.
Yeah, I bet 7-year-old you would enjoy doing that. Does she want to come and help you throw those pebbles?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. you guys should throw them in together and tell me what happens or what you feel or what she says and thinks as you guys throw them in.
She's just giggling.
Yeah.
I just, I'm like, be careful, don't fall,
Right.
like a mother feeling.
Yes. Yep. And what is it that happens when all of those pebbles have gotten tossed into that hole?
Eventually reach to somewhere, but we don't know where that is.
Yeah. So there was some sort of an ending or a destination to that hole,
Right.
to that void. Yeah. Does it feel like the energy that rock held, kind of like that heavy, dense blockage energy, does it feel like that has been moved for you now? Released?
I still kind of see the figure, but it's
Yeah.
not dense
Yeah.
like before.
Yeah. Sometimes in these sessions, you are able to jumpstart the energy needed to make a shift or heal something. And then it takes a little bit of intentional effort and energy after the session to continue the momentum that was started. Is there anything coming to you that you can do moving forward to truly and finally release the energy of that heavy, dense rock blockage?
I don't know.
I
I
wonder. Go ahead.
I just don't pick up anything. I just don't, no thoughts, nothing.
Yeah. I wonder if your inner child has any advice for you. Does she have any words of wisdom she would like to impart?
No, she's just shaking her head.
Yeah. Well, maybe that information will become apparent as you move forward, and maybe it just doesn't need to be conscious, whatever that energy is. Maybe you'll be able to integrate it without making a conscious effort to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't we ask the higher self to step forward again, allowing them to fully step forward and allowing your conscious mind to recede back, just being an observer. And ask your higher self what it is that you can do to be opening up to your gift, your ability to channel.
Within me, but I don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Yeah. Maybe there's too much doing and facilitating energy around trying to channel, and it needs to be more of an energy of surrender and allowance. Knowing that you already are channeling, knowing that you already have access to that energy, and just allowing it to come through in a conscious way.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, the way that the rock was big and heavy and impossible to move, but only because your mind created it to be that way.
Mm.
It seems like maybe your mind has also created this narrative of your inability to channel, even though that's only true because you're thinking it's true.
Right.
Yeah. Because all of the information, all of the energy that you have seen and talked about and interacted with today, all of that was channeled.
Right.
So maybe it is less the ability to channel and more of the acceptance that you actually can do it and allowing that energy to come through. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up on the how, like the way that it's supposed to look when we're accessing our gifts. So I wonder if there is a certain way that your soul enjoys channeling or is most inclined to channel that would make it more helpful and easier for you to be able to channel that energy, whether that's going on a hike, traditional meditation where you sit down in silence, automatic writing, painting, moving and dancing. Is there a certain way, whatever the first thing is that comes to mind, that your soul wants you to be using to channel that divine energy?
I don't know, singing.
Yeah. Is singing something that you enjoy doing or do very much?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like singing would be helpful, opening that throat chakra and allowing it to come through. Is there anything else that comes to mind when you ask yourself what the best way is to channel and to allow that divine energy through?
Visual.
And does that mean creating things visually like art, or does that mean just setting an intention to see the things, to be a visual channel?
Setting an intention for channeling for visual.
Yeah. So asking for that energy to come through as visions.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Is anything else coming through about how you can access more of that divinely channeled guidance?
Not that I can pick up on.
Okay. And what about the desire to be able to channel healing energy through yourself only rather than relying on like running the energy through your guides in order to help others? Is there anything coming through about how you can address that?
I don't know. I feel like it's not enough.
What is it that's not enough?
My my energy, my intention.
Yeah. And does that feel like an ultimate truth, or does that feel like it could be the conscious mind checking into self-worth or value energy,
Yeah,
low
self,
value
like,
energy?
right,
Yeah,
self-confident.
right. Yeah. Why don't we ask your inner child if she has any advice about how you can be more confident and know your own worth and value more? What does she say about that?
She doesn't know.
Yeah. Is that something that 7-year-old you also experienced, as in that energy was already in place by the time you were 7 years old?
It's kind of gray.
Yeah, that's okay. Must just not be an important piece of information to know. That's all right. I wonder if your higher self has any advice for you about tapping into your divine feminine power and your self-worth.
Just be as you are. That's the energy that I sense.
Yeah. No need to change anything or be different. Just be as you
Right,
are.
right.
Right. Is there anything else that's coming through as far as your gifts and your healing abilities?
I sense that my healing energy is very powerful. No
Yeah.
need to worry about it.
Yeah. It's there if you just allow it. Got to get rid of those mental boulders that you have and replace them with some pebbles, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What advice does your higher self have for you as far as your business is concerned?
Oh, no, I don't get it. I'm not getting anything.
Yeah. Usually, when that happens, it's just because that is not somewhere that your energy is best served right now. I imagine that your higher self probably wants you to focus more on the being and the allowing, connecting with your inner child, and letting these things flow a little bit more, knowing that you already are channeling and that you do have a great deal of healing energy at your disposal. And so once you're able to accept those things and truly integrate and see the truth in those things, I imagine that's when more advice and downloads about your business will come.
Mm.
Does that seem to be in alignment?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Why don't we ask your higher self about the birthmark that you and two of your brothers have way down at the bottom of your spine? Just the first thing that comes to mind when you ask about the significance of that birthmark?
I sense that the reason why we have this so that we won't get lost each other, and so I can help them.
Yeah. It connects you guys energetically, it sounds like.
Right.
Is it important for your energies to be connected in this lifetime?
She nodded her head.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because they have to learn something.
You're here to help them with their lessons.
It seems like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything that your higher self wants you to know about your relationship with your brothers at this point?
Reconnect with them because I don't have relationship with them right now.
Yeah. What should that look like, reconnecting with them? Is that just a very small gesture of, hey, just reaching out to check in? Or is that like a true investment of energy in rekindling a relationship with them?
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Yeah. Got it.
That's not something that I would be excited to do.
Right. Yeah. You're feeling some resistance about that. Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's okay if you need to take time on it. There's no rush with these things. Is there anything else coming through as far as your relationship with your brothers?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else that your higher self would like for you to know today?
She's like, you already know, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, they like to do that. Would a consistent meditation practice be helpful?
I guess so.
At the very least, it sounds like the singing and setting an intention to see things visually seems like that would be helpful. So maybe that's a good starting point.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else that your higher self wants to tell you or not tell you?
She said thank you to you for the
So
time and
welcome.
energy and effort.
Yeah, of course. No problem. Thank you to her for showing up and helping out.
She's smiling.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'm going to ask the higher self to step back now and allow Chiaki to integrate back into her physical body, slowly back into full awareness, gentle and slow, allowing her to come fully back into her body, leaving your eyes closed for now if you'd like. Just feeling your energy return to your physical body, to the present day and time, becoming more and more aware of your physical body and your surroundings, firmly anchoring your energy back into your physical body, starting to move your arms and your legs, your fingers and your toes, feeling so relaxed, so comfortable, so safe. Sending gratitude to everyone who participated in your session today. And now, as you feel comfortable, opening your eyes, stretching, moving, and integrating back into your current physical reality.